Sorry about the bad audio stuff, because I'm in a car parking lot right now. So, thanks for 200 subs. That's honestly one of the biggest dreams I've had. My goal is to hit 1,000 before I'm in high school, which is crazy. Well, I got a couple school stories I want to share with you guys, because I saw like 4 people suggest school stories and stuff. So when I was in like 2nd grade maybe, I had a teacher who was like really pregnant. So I walk into the bathroom and there's like soap and water all over the ground. So I go back to the teacher and I'm like, "Hey teach, there's water all over the ground." And she says, "I know you did that. Why are you doing this?" So I said I didn't, and she was like, "Well, I know you did." And I'm like, "I was only in there for like 2 seconds." And she's like, "Go clean it up right now." So she follows me to the bathroom and has me clean it up. And so like when I'm finished cleaning it up, she straight up takes water and soap and throws it all over the place and tells me to clean it up again. And I'm like, "Boy, I just sat here and watched you do that, bro. You clean it up." So while I was cleaning it up, she straight up like kicked me in my back, and I fell over and just basically ate soap. And when I stood up, obviously I had a little like skid mark on my face. And she's like, "Take that marker off your face." I'm like, "Bro, how did I get a marker on my face? You're the one who kicked me." After that, she told me to call my parents and tell them about how I had thrown water all over the place and stuff, which was kind of annoying because like, bro, I didn't throw water. Then she had me go to the office, and the office said that since I hadn't done anything wrong before then, like, which I had done things wrong before, I was just sneaky at the time. They said since I didn't have a quote-unquote criminal record, that I was pretty much scot-free. So they sent me back to class. In the 2nd grade, we had these like clip things that would be like our behavior for the day. And she had me move my clip from green, which was the good one, all the way down to red, which was the really bad one. Like, basically you couldn't get that until you killed somebody or something. So I was rightfully mad, and I got the privilege of sitting out during recess for a couple weeks. So that was awesome. So my second story takes place in 2nd grade with the same teacher yet again. She was like a, I don't know what to call her that wouldn't be derogatory. So, like, there was this girl in my class, and let's call her Bianca. So Bianca was straight up like one of the meanest people I ever met. And that's not even like joking, bro. Like, during recess, she asked me if I would play with her, and I'm like, "No thank you, bro." And she starts crying and runs over to the teachers, and I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe she's just a little crybaby." So after recess, we all go back inside, and the teacher pulls me to the side, and she's like, "Why did you call Bianca the N-word?" And I'm like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, I was confused at the time, because I didn't know what the N-word was. I hadn't even like heard a curse word yet. And she was like, "Why did you call her the N-word?" And I'm like, "Bro, I did not call her the N-word. I don't even know what that is." And she's like, "Bro, I don't believe you. Why did you just straight up call her the N-word and tell her that she's a black N-word and you don't want to be her friend?" And she's like, "White supremacy." And I'm like, whew. Because now think about it, she was literally saying that I was a white supremacist for literally saying I don't want to play with her. So, the teacher had me call my parents, and I got a lot of trouble at home for literally doing nothing. So, next story. This one's kind of scary, so I'm gonna put a time stamp on the screen, and that's where you should skip to if you want to skip this story. So, when I was in, I think it was 5th grade, we were having a soft lockdown drill, and then over the intercom, while we were in the soft lockdown, I heard my principal, and he wasn't like, "We're now entering a hard lockdown," as like a drill. We straight up heard him like whispering, and almost like sounded like he was crying, like, we're now entering a hard lockdown. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've never heard him this scared. So, like, the teacher has us all huddled in the corner of the room, and she moves all this stuff over in the corner to hide us, which, like, that's not gonna do nothing, because Bro, if there was a guy with a Nerf gun, he'd probably be in the class, bro. We were all in the corner, and I heard some girls crying. I'm like, girl, we ain't gonna die. And she's like, yeah, we are. And I'm like, boy, no, we're not. And then I hear the door handle rattle on our like door. At this time, we had like these little lock things that you had to have a key card to unlock. So of course, if there was a pew-pewer in the school, he probably wouldn't have the key card unless he had already like gotten one or was a staff member. And so we heard the doorknob rattling, and my teacher straight up grabbed a chair and she was telling us all like, if somebody opens up this door, I'm gonna throw this chair at them. And we're like, ooh, you can't do that. You can't do that. And she's like, oh yeah, I can. We hear the door rattling a bit more, and then it stops. And my heart is like basically beating out of my chest right now. I'm like, so yeah. So if you skipped to the timestamp, that's now. So you're in the clear, buddy.
Sorry I couldn't record an outro, but thanks for watching and have a great day, night, or afternoon.